Hello, all you hardcore boxing fans out there. How you doing? It's Russ here from Porky's Corner, the biggest gob in sport. I say the things on here that nobody dares say in all the channels, because they've all got agendas, haven't they? All right. I want to thank everybody for donating to the fundraiser for Sophie White, the 23-year-old girl who's in a bad way from Rotherham. And well done to Scott Brunt of Spartan Demolition for raising all that money for the girl, and Scott for growing your mustache like CB, aka Charlie Bronson. Uh, Scott, you look a tool with that tash, especially if you shave all that off and leave it there. So could never imagine you with your Burt Reynolds tash, Scott. But well done, and you're big hearted, so well done. Uh, right, big shout out Peter De Freitas, hope you're well. Big shout out to Commission lads. It's the EUBANK Ben show in it now. We're gonna get this rammed down our throats now for the next 5, 6 weeks. It's gonna be unbearable. The latest is we've got £1 million bet put to the 7-0 Iceman from Billericay. 5 by way of course. Eddie Hills! Hills! Ripping through that super heavyweight division as a 19-year-old. But no, in footage. Barry Hearn's only son, heir to the throne. No footage of his amateur successful career. Record like that. He didn't turn pro or didn't go for ABAs or Olympics. No, he didn't even go to Commonwealth Games. Well, we've now got £1 million bet. I mean, we've had Eggate, haven't we? Yeah, the Eggate were Norwich thought there had been had a glass smashed in his face. A glass? A glass? Well, why would he have a glass on him? What? Eggate. Couldn't they think of something a bit better than that? Eh? It's all pony macaroni. It's all hype. Look, Eubank's a massive gambler, and Crusher Ben owes money out, doesn't he? So they're going to want to generate as much as they can. When they tell them a flat fee what they're getting, they then tell them what the upside can be if they do pay-per-views. So they like to roll the dice, don't they, that lot? So they're going to do as much as they can to sell this. So we've had Eggate, we've had fake news about 220 odd thousand people in a queuing process buying tickets. Oh my God! Do they think we're stupid? Now we've got £1 million bet. I think we've heard that before, though, haven't we? Didn't Fury bet Piers Morgan 1 million that he were retired? Still fought on and never paid the million. Bit like the 7 million to the homeless in Cedar, California. Remember that one, don't we? Pop, pop, bang. He only said that so that Mick Hennessy didn't take him to court. But he settled out of court, didn't you, Tyson, with Mick? Eh? He didn't want Mick exposing what he were going to expose, did we, in court? You know, about the old pony mental health stories that everybody bought into. What's upsetting me though is we've got Jug Ears Oliver going on about how he'd like to see English, aka Chris Eubank Sr., riding into White Hart Lane. Like the Black Widows were feared throughout the land. Remember them in that Clint Eastwood film, Any Which Way But Loose? He wants him to drive in on his Harley Davidson, eh? And get off the bike and get in the corner. Is this turning into like WWE? Is this what you're about now, Jug Ears? But then again, you're the guy that introduced us to these influencers, aren't you? Like Joe Weller. You don't care for boxing, you care for that, you and that. But it is what it is, it's all hype. As for Eggate, come on. A raw egg got tapped on a boxer's face. These are supposed to be tough men, aren't they? The raw egg. Get over it. It's all hype. It's all rubbish. It's pony. They're probably all mates behind the scenes. Oh my God. It's not so long ago. English and Norwich were sat at each other's knees, weren't they? Giving it the old pals act. Super Bean and Jug Ears. They're embarrassing though, really, aren't they now? They're very embarrassing. Along with, is it Paul Gadd? Gary Glitter, or whatever it's called, the Gadd? Desperate people do desperate things for pound notes. It's the wild, wild west. Could you imagine getting to the final at US Open, eh, and promoters turning around and saying, "No, you two are not in final. No, you don't. You're not going to sell out Flushing Meadows, whatever it's called. Is it Madison Square Garden? You're not going to sell Arena out. We're going to get these other two. We're going to get these McEnroe and Borg. They can sell it out because your two can't. Could you imagine that? Well, that's what we've got at the moment, isn't it? That's what we've got. It should be Parker and Caballel, shouldn't it? Really, shouldn't be Parker and Joshua, should it? But that's what we're up against. But it's all hype. Another thing, the pay-per-views. We always get this super hype, don't we, where there's pay-per-view because the public have got to buy into it. But when they're on a fixed purse, they just go about the business as normal, don't they? I've had a great camp and that, and I'm here to win. That's it. But when it's pay-per-view, we've got spitting water in the faces. Yeah. We've got roll-arounds. We've got big screens up, haven't we, in front of them at the weigh-ins. And, we've got tables flipped over. We've got eggs smashed in the faces. It's always when it's pay-per-view, isn't it? But like I've said before, and I've said it again, when it's just a normal fixed price, nobody cares, do they? Dylan White didn't care, did he, when he knew what he were getting? He knew he were getting a flat fee no matter what. He didn't want to get involved in any beef with Fury, did he? But he did with Del Boy, didn't he? They all orchestrated all that, didn't they? Hey, oh my God. Oh my God. It's Porky, I talk sport now in the pocket of these people. Yeah, they're well and truly in the pocket now, aren't they? It's become that embarrassing now that they can't even hide it no more, can they? I mean, Simon Jordan is trying to play good cop, bad cop, in here, and Jug Ears is still going on about Cloverfield and it with his system and all that. But you keep slipping and sliding, Jug Ears. One day, you're dead against Crusher. Then he always a lovely kid as your mate and all that, and you go way back and you know his dad and all that nonsense. And now you're saying, well, Cloverfield's in his system. Look, Cloverfield was in his system, right? I'm not bothered if it's a masking agent or whatever. It was in his system twice, right? Since then, he's not knocked anybody out. He never knocked anybody out when he first started. You know what I mean? He got his jaw broke by Owara Davis, got bust up, came back, knocking everybody out. So look, it is what it is, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? It is what it is. We know what we're seeing, don't we? But it's all hype. It's all designed, boys and girls, to get your readies, to get you to pay for the pay-per-view or pay 262 quid for a cheap ticket. Yeah, or 3,200 for a good ticket. They're not even selling the tickets. They're going to have to give them away to help for heroes or probably cancel the fight and go to a smaller arena. Look, listen to your Uncle Big P. All right, it's very, very rare I'm wrong because whatever we're told in this stinky sport, and that's where it's going at the moment, it's a stinky sport. These people are making it smell. And you know what? You have to get rid of shit, don't you? Do you know why? Because it leaves stains, doesn't it? Oh, yeah. So, all right. As regards to £1 million bets, God, they haven't got £1 million. Not till they get paid. £1 million bets. It's all pony. It's also you buy into the rubbish. All right. Well, that's about it. Well, peace out. Thanks for liking and subscribing. and leaving a comment. Booyaka.